कैट में अब सिर्फ एक हफ्ता रह गया है और DILR सेक्शन में एक बहुत बड़ा सरप्राइज आया है। कैट का जो ऑफिशियल मॉक टेस्ट है उसमें DILR में 22 क्वेश्चन है, 22 क्वेश्चंस इन DILR इंस्टेड ऑफ व्हाट यू एंड आई न्यू एज 20 सेट्स और 20 क्वेश्चंस इन DILR. Is this going to be a big difference? Is this going to make a big difference to your strategy? What should you do specially to adapt to this change if there is going to be a change? And what should be your attempt strategy अगर अभी तक आपने फाइनलाइज नहीं करी है? ये सब कुछ इस वीडियो में है. Do not watch this video if you are already scoring well in DILR. I repeat, अगर आप already DILR में अच्छा स्कोर कर रहे हैं, ये वीडियो देखने की जरूरत नहीं है, अपना समय जाया मत करिएगा. I am Darpan Saxena, an MBA graduate from IIM Udaipur. I have been the MBA product head at Career Launcher and I help MBA students create fulfilling careers without depending on placements. तो आइए चलते हैं और देखते हैं कि DILR सेक्शन की कहानी क्या है, broadly इसमें स्ट्रक्चर क्या है. Here is what it is. Now this is one important piece of information which I always share because this is important. As per what should be your strategy, not just स्ट्रैटेजी. जब आप एग्जाम में जा रहे हैं तो किस माइंडसेट के साथ आप DILR को अप्रोच करेंगे. सी द नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस कुड बी 20 और कुड बी 22. इफ देयर आर 20 क्वेश्चंस लाइक देयर हैव बीन, देन यू वुड एक्सपेक्ट बेसिकली 4 सेट्स 5 क्वेश्चंस ईच. इन 22 द स्ट्रक्चर कुड बी एनीथिंग. इट कुड बी 4 सेट्स ऑफ 5 क्वेश्चंस एंड 2 additional questions. It could also be say 3 into 4 which is 12 questions and then 2 into 5 which is 10 more, hence making it 22. Whatever way it is, it can be that. The total score would change. If it is 20 questions, it would be 60. If it is 22, then you would know 66. That's that. And also, the one thing which does not change is the time limit you get for DILR, 40 minutes. And that is the crucial key. इसी से determine होगा कि अभी अगर 20 क्वेश्चन है या 22 क्वेश्चन है, आपकी स्ट्रैटेजी चेंज होती है या नहीं. आपके सामने स्क्रीन पे एक और चीज है. पिछले साल DILR में कितने क्वेश्चंस करने पे कितनी परसेंटाइल आई थी, what is the score required for it. So what you can see is that for a 99.9 percentile you needed something around a score of 40, which is what you can see, which means that a net correct of 14 questions. In the same way, for a 99 percentile you required a 28 score, which is again there's a stark difference between a 99 to a 99.9. 40 से सीधा 28, and for that you have to have around 10 questions net correct. That's that. And something similar happened in CAT of 2021. The point which I'm trying to make is that I want to make some safe inferences which will make you feel happy about DILR. जरूरी है कि अब एक लास्ट हफ्ते में जो भी आप स्ट्रैटेजी सोच रहे हैं या माइंडसेट सोच रहे हैं, उसमें आपको जाना होगा उस एग्जाम में ये सोचते हुए कि भाई रियलिस्टिकली मुझे करना क्या है. Would I be wrong if I ask you that hey, one of the safe inferences is that practically no matter the number of questions may be 20 or 22, the fact remains, and you can see this as per the score required for a great percentile as well, practically you can attempt at max 3 sets, which means what, that even somebody who has scored a 99.9 percentile in CAT could actually attempt only 3 sets and plus 2 more questions on top of that. Broadly ये है, ये हमें समझ में ये समझ में हमें आ रहा होगा, which means that somewhere somebody who has even topped the exam at a 99.9 has practically been able to attempt only 3 sets because the total questions which he got right, which he or she got right, was 14. तो जब टॉपर भी सिर्फ 3 सेट ही कर रहे हैं 4 सेट में से या 20 सवाल में से सिर्फ 3 सेट्स वर्थ ऑफ क्वेश्चंस ही कर रहे हैं, एंड इफ यू आर समबडी हु इज वाचिंग दिस हु इज फीलिंग वीक एंड यू आर लाइक यार 90 परसेंटाइल भी ले आऊं इसमें या फिर अगर 95 परसेंटाइल भी ले आऊं तो मुझे सिर्फ 6 या 8 सवाल नेट करेक्ट करने हैं. ब्रॉडली इफ यू थिंक इट फ्रॉम दैट पर्सपेक्टिव, योर गेम इज बेसिकली ऑफ सॉल्विंग 2 to 3 sets correctly. That is it. That is one safe inference to make, which obviously means what? Do not obsess over speed. Speed की कोई जरूरत नहीं है because अब आपको मालूम है that your job is to identify which set you need to choose, which set you need to attempt, and that is the set on which you need to spend your time on. One more safe inference which I have not mentioned on the slide but I'll speak here is that your question would be, if there are 20 questions or 22 questions, how would my strategy change? Hello, this is important. You would ask me 20 सवाल हैं या 22 सवाल हैं, जब मैं देखूंगा या देखूंगी जाके कि यार इसमें तो 22 क्वेश्चंस हैं, तो उससे आपकी स्ट्रैटेजी कैसे चेंज होगी? स्ट्रैटेजी चेंज होगी ही नहीं. क्यों नहीं होगी? बिकॉज द सीक्रेट इज समय तो 40 मिनट ही है. आपकी स्पीड थोड़ी ना चेंज हो जाएगी सडनली. अगर 22 क्वेश्चन भी डाल दिए, मैं कहता हूँ चलिए 20 ना होके 22 ना होके, दे एक्सपेक्ट यू टू सॉल्व सपोज 25 क्वेश्चंस, मतलब उन्होंने 22 ना इंक्रीज करके 25 तक इंक्रीज कर दिए. उससे चेंज क्या होगा? चेंज तब होगा अगर उन्होंने टाइम लिमिट भी एक्सटेंड कर दी होती कि अब सिर्फ 40 मिनट नहीं, आपके पास 50 मिनट है, तब सारे आंकड़े चेंज हो जाते हैं, बिकॉज अब द वंस हु आर एक्सपर्ट्स एट DILR they will be able to solve more sets, which means what? Which means that now even you have to solve more sets, get more sets correct, and that is why there could be a change of strategy, a change of speed is required only in that case. The point which I'm trying to make is that as long as the time limit is the same, as long as your preparation has been the same, it's only so many sets, so many questions which you will be able to solve, which is going to be what the story of everyone is going to be. Yes, one thing which will change, which will actually help you and help every other student is this one thing, that because there will be more number of questions now. अगर 20 से 22 questions होते भी हैं, मतलब 2 questions extra हैं for you to choose, and अगर number of sets होते हैं increase, then that's even more good, because now instead of having 4 sets you have probably 5 sets to choose from कि अच्छा कौन सा set में से start करा जाए, कौन से set में से select करा जाए. But the bottom line is at the end of the day, whether 20 questions or 22, this data does not change because time limit is the same. That is that. Now I'll quickly move on to what could be your ideal attempt strategy for DILR, and I will very boldly say कि attempt strategy यही है, इसके अलावा और कोई attempt strategy नहीं है. तो अगर आपके DILR में marks नहीं आ रहे हैं, please blindly follow what I am going to advise you now, because this is the only way you are going to make the best utilization of your समय, and you will ensure that you are able to attempt those 2.5, 3 sets of DILR, which is most likely what is going to be required. Now a simple thing, the first thing as soon as you enter the DILR section is that skim through the question paper using the QP button. ऊपर वहाँ पे एक होता है option, so that now you can see all the sets in one sequence, in one scroll. You can see all of that thing. Now what your job is that you need to identify this one simple thing, that out of all the sets which you have over there, which are the 2 must do sets which you will surely do. कि ये 2 sets तो मुझे करने हैं, ये 2 sets वो हैं जो इन सारे 4 या 5 sets में से मुझे सबसे आसान लग रहे हैं, इसमें मैं comfortable feel कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ. Those are the 2 must do sets which you need to quickly identify. Now further, one more thing, it's not only about those 2 sets. Within those 2 sets you need to find out and identify what I call as the momentum set, that this is going to be the first set which I will solve in DILR. And apart from these 2 sets, there is going to be one more set, your third set, which is going to be your could do set, which I will solve once I am done with these 2 sets. The reason why I have asked you to identify one set which is going to be the one you will start with, which is called your momentum set, is because most students have this problem that sir वो starting वाला जो था ना हमारा set, उसमें we took almost half an hour, half of the समय of the slot we got, उसमें वो first set ही solve हुआ. सर वो फिर बाद में समझ आया कि यार इससे आसान तो ये सेट था. That's why if you've not implemented, had you been my student, had you been in my Telegram group, for which you can find the link in the description, if you were there already, you would know this strategy. अगर आप student होते मेरे, but अगर नहीं भी हो कोई बात नहीं, you would now know this, that your first set is very important to build your momentum in the paper. Therefore, do this, follow this, and also do not forget to join my new Telegram group, because that is where I'll be giving you all the updates about CAT, about skills and everything else which are important after your CAT, your interviews, your profile and everything else. Now coming back to this, once you have identified these 3 sets, that these are the 3 sets, 2 to start with, उसमें से भी 1 जिससे मैं start करूंगा and एक वो, then it's a simple thing. You need to operate with time clarity, that your structure of your 40 minute of the DILR has to be something like that, and this is universal truth. कोई भी educator, influencer, YouTuber जब भी आपको अपनी DILR की strategy देंगे, ये तो commonality ही है. अगर इसके beyond कोई बात हो रही है मत जाइएगा, उस पे आप confuse हो जाएंगे, आप बहुत ज़्यादा complicate कर देंगे. सिंपल सी चीज़ है. Starting में plan is the same phase which I just now explained. Open the question paper mode, skim through and find. Then the first समय which you'll be spending, which is in the green, is the must do sets, and 1 is there. Now what I'd advise is that you could take as much as 3 to 5 minutes to plan. Ideally it should not be 5, it will be too much. Try and identify it within 2 to 3 minutes itself. That is important. जितना समय आप यहाँ पे सेव कर लेंगे उतना ज्यादा सही है, मगर spend sufficient time on this so that you can understand कि पूछ क्या रहे हैं, किस किस्म का डेटा है, किस किस्म के सवाल हैं. At times it also happens that the data which they have provided is complex but the questions are simpler, whereas at times it could also be that the questions seem very easy but the data and the solution required from you is so much to do that you'll be like नहीं यार ये तो सेट अच्छा नहीं था. So identify that. Then spend the next X minutes in solving your must do sets. And what you, if you were a student with me, what you would have already known is that whenever you are attempting a mock test, जब भी आपने आज तक कोई करा होगा attempt, आपका काम DILR में ये था to optimize your speed for the X. दैट आपको जो फर्स्ट 2 सेट्स करने की आपकी स्पीड है वो कितनी ज्यादा है. दैट इज व्हाट आई ऑलवेज आस्क माय स्टूडेंट्स व्हेनेवर दे स्पीक टू मी कि सर हमसे DILR नहीं हो रहा. आई ऑलवेज आस्क देम गो आउट एंड चेक कि व्हाट इज द टाइम यू स्पेंड ऑन योर फर्स्ट 2 सेट्स. दैट इफ यू कैन ऑप्टिमाइज दैट टाइम यू वुड हैव वन दिस. एंड ऑब्वियसली एज आई सेड, रिमेनिंग जो भी आपके पास समय रह गया, दैट इज व्हाट यू विल बी स्पेंडिंग ऑन योर थर्ड सेट. नाउ अ सिनेरियो 1, इट कुड बी something of this kind that you spend the first 5 in your planning and then you do the first 2 sets in 10 minutes each. Hence your X is equal to 20 minutes and then the remaining 15 you have for your could do set. Now it could also be that no, you are so fast and you're so expert that your first set, because you have been able to identify it well and also because probably DILR happens to be your strength, the first set you are able to solve in 8 minutes, then second one you are able to solve in 10 minutes, then another 10, and then you still have some more time in which you can pick some extra questions in there also. It could also be, there could be another way that probably for the first set you have spent more time, you have spent say around 15 minutes, and then accordingly your second set and your third set will happen. The point is there have to be 2 sets which are must do sets. DILR में 2 set से कम करके मत आना, प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी. No matter how difficult the exam is, you need to know that your 2 sets से कम नहीं जाएगा. Your cutoff for the various IIMs will not go below 2 sets. So your 2 is the bare which you have to do. Over and above that you could do more in it as well. How do you prepare for this? If you're still wondering कि DILR weak है अभी भी, my simple advice to you is that I've shared it in my previous videos as well that DILR में सिर्फ 10 किस्म के ही set types होते हैं. Go and check out in my previous video. I'll put the link to it in my description. Check that what are these 10 types of sets, and then if you still have to do anything, go to the previous year CAT questions and just see how are they solved. If you have to do any solving right now, it is to the previous year CAT questions, and at max take 2 to 3 more mocks in this last 1 week. That's all you can do. At the end of the day, what I also need to remind you is that please trust your preparation. CAT is not about how much you don't know. CAT is about how much you know and how cool and chilled out you are. You will be able to do much more than somebody who knows more but is all stressed out and everything. Last week है, chill out करिए. एक वीडियो आएगी about how do you relax in this last week. Very important. Somebody would say ये क्या topic है, how do you chill out, but those who are stressed know how important that is. I'll give you a few hacks about it because that's what I had used when I was a student. They help my students as well. I hope you liked this video. Do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.